One of the surest signs of spring in America is opening day, the first day of baseball season. Since the first opening day in 1876, there have been several memorable ones. Here are a few of them. (1891), the first opening day parade. The opening day parade in Cincinnati brings the whole city out to celebrate the beginning of the baseball season. The first one, however, was a pretty small affair. On April 22, 1891, owner John Brush organized a parade before the very first game of the year. John C. Weber's military band led the way into League Park, followed by two horse-drawn wagons carrying the team members of the Cincinnati Red Stockings and the Cleveland Spiders. It rained on the parade and Cincinnati lost the game, but this small procession began a big tradition that continues today. 1907, the first and only forfeited opening game. A spring snowstorm hit the East Coast in April 1907, and baseball teams in New York and Boston thought they might have to postpone their first games of the year. However, thanks to many industrious shovelers, the New York Giants opened their season at the Polo Grounds against the Philadelphia Phillies on April 11th. The Giants were off their game though, and the crowd of over 15,000 began to get restless. By the end of the 8th inning, a decent snowball fight was taking place in the stands. As the 9th inning began, the crowd spilled onto the field and started throwing more than snowballs. After a few minutes' consultation, the umpire called the game, leading to the first, and so far the only, forfeit game on opening day. 1910, the first presidential first pitch. On April 14, 1910, President William Howard Taft threw out the ceremonial first pitch at an opening day game between the Washington Senators and the Philadelphia Athletics. He was surprised by the request to throw out the pitch, and he might be even more surprised to learn what a tradition it's become for subsequent presidents. No matter which side of the political arena they might be on, U.S. presidents have been happy to participate in America's summer game. Harry Truman even demonstrated his switch pitching abilities. 1940, the first and only no-hitter. Bob Feller was a young baseball prodigy who joined the major leagues in 1936 when he was only 17. 4 years later, he made history when he pitched a no-hitter on opening day for the Cleveland Indians against the Chicago White Sox. He went on to win 27 games that season and might have pitched another opening day no-hitter during his career, but World War II intervened, as it did for so many baseball players. There hasn't been a no-hitter on opening day since April 16, 1940, but hope springs eternal for every pitcher on that first game of the season. 1995, the opening day that wasn't, and the parade that was. In 1994, the unthinkable happened. A baseball strike shut down the season, and the World Series was canceled. For a while, it looked as though the 1995 season might be canceled as well. Owners threatened to use replacement players, fans vowed to boycott, and America's national pastime was a train wreck. Fortunately, the strike was settled in April 1995, but that still meant a shortened season of 144 games rather than 162, and a delayed opening day. In Cincinnati, opening day was rescheduled from April 3rd to April 25th, but fans went ahead and held the opening day parade on April 3rd anyway. The players? Well, they were just a little late that season.